Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Rise and Rise. Today, we're diving into something that affects millions of women every single day. Have you ever felt like you're wearing a mask? Like the version of yourself that the world sees is just performant, polished, and perfect, while the real you is screaming inside from exhaustion, begging to be seen as your true self? Well, today we will talk about the masks we wear to survive and the silent burnout that comes when we forget who we truly are. But before I get into that, don't forget I do have free resources for you to support you through your self development journey. I will add the link in the description below. Now let's continue. Women often live two lives. The first is one for the world to see, accomplished, resilient, and strong. Society praises this version of us. We are the ones who juggle careers, relationships, and societal expectations with a smile. We're high functioning, and that's seen as a badge of honor. Meanwhile, there's the woman behind the mask, the one who's actually exhausted. Her edges are frayed, her heart aches for authenticity, and her success feels like currency. Because to be accepted, she's learned to edit every word, polish every flaw, and suppress the part of herself that just wants to exist without pretending. But the cost of this is that over time, the act of performing this dual identity wears you down. The mask, once a tool for survival, becomes a cage. And when the applause fades, you ask yourself the question none of us dare to voice to others: who am I when no one else is watching? So, what really causes this burnout? There are 10 habits that disconnect us from our authentic selves. The first is silencing your body. When you say yes to extra work, deadlines, or expectations, even when your body is exhausted, overwork, skipped rest, and downplayed illnesses become the norm, all because society equates strength with saying yes. But we have forgotten that our body holds wisdom, and ignoring it creates a silent, toxic cycle. The second is disregarding your gut. If you stay in roles, relationships, or environments that just don't feel right, you're losing your truth. Intuition is a compass, and ignoring it leaves you directionless. The third habit is choosing productivity over peace. Busyness as our identity, and we have no time for stillness. Then the fourth habit is an unacknowledged emotional labor. When managing others' needs the whole time while your own go unseen. The fifth is shrinking your truth to avoid conflict. The sixth is minimizing self care, like skipping meals, having a lack of boundaries, or refusing help. The seventh is ignoring physical signals like fatigue or pain. The eighth is living on autopilot, where you're externally driven, but there is no passion. The ninth habit is trying to be everything for everyone. And the 10th is hustling for worth, linking your self worth to validation. Now, each of these habits chips away at your authenticity. But now, how do we change this? It starts with radical honesty. Reconnect with your body, listen to its signals, respect your intuition, and stop apologizing for your needs. Set the boundaries because they're not walls that many believe, they're actually bridges to your power, and they show respect to yourself and others. And most importantly, embrace the woman behind the mask. When you stop performing and start being, you reclaim you are longing for: joy, creativity, and authenticity. If this resonated with you, please subscribe, like, and share it with someone who needs to see this, and drop a comment below with your thoughts. Let's keep the conversation going, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.